And we're back at Consensus Singapore. I'm Benny, and we're at CoinsNetwork booth. And right now, I'm with Luke from what.digital. Welcome to our program.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So let's just start off. So what is what.digital doing at Consensus Singapore?
I mean, we're here to connect the nodes, as we like to say. We're based in Europe. We have a heavy footprint in Europe, and we see a lot of European projects. They want to do business in Asia. They want to do more in Asia. Equally, we have Asian customers who want to do more in Europe. So we're here to look for partners, look for companies that we want to partner with and work with. And also, we're bringing some of our best projects to meet our network in Asia.
So, obviously, for the viewers at home, what exactly can you do for these projects in helping them with partnerships?
Yeah, a lot of it is at the moment in blockchain scene is about adoption, and we see as an advisory firm a lot of companies work on solving the same problems or similar problems. So by having the exposure to more projects and partners, we're able to put people in touch, sometimes as easy as that, or help them solve their particular technical problem that maybe a technical partner or a network partner can help them with. So that's the primary reason why also European startups or Swiss startups are interested to come here to look for interesting companies. And of course as well funding, because that's also sometimes part of the discussion.
Yeah. And how long has what.digital been doing this sort of partnership? Like how long has...
we've been working on blockchain for nearly 3 years now, so we're coming from very strong fintech and growth hacking and product prototyping background. So for us to work on blockchain projects, ICOs, was a very organic, natural, easy transition.
Yeah.
So we worked on some of the early stage startups from Switzerland for the last 2-3 years. So that's been kind of and we of course evolved with the market, with the industry. Mm-hmm. So it's been a very interesting last few years.
Yeah. So dealing with partnerships, have you started any in Asia, or what kind of partnerships are you currently working on?
We see a lot. It's changed. I mean, last year a lot of the work was more around marketing. Mm-hmm. And maybe less fundamental product development work. So I think a lot of people were rushing to get their projects through the ICO process as soon as possible. So we were working a lot with media partners, for example, influencers, reviewers. Now what we see is what we need as well is advisors. We need networks. We get a lot of benefit from speaking to different networks, and that can provide technical resources maybe that we don't have, and also exchanges, for example, and investment networks.
So do you see that as the trend going forward, like especially in this bear market that we're currently in?
Definitely more focus on product.
Yeah.
Much more focus on product. Actually looking to at old industries that with large user bases, mm-hmm. to migrate them to the products to blockchain, for example. So and also consolidation maybe a little bit of similar projects.
Right. Cool. How have you been liking Consensus Singapore so far?
It's been great. I mean, I think we were in New York also, and I think what really is beneficial, it's kind of the secret sauce at these events, is to go to all these side events and satellite events. So Consensus brings people together, but I think where you kind of get most of the value is really private meetings and smaller meetings. So that's it's been great. I think it was easy to navigate Singapore, and it was a good location.
Yeah. So in your opinion, has anything been different? I mean, obviously the times changed, whereas back in Consensus New York, we were in more of a steadier market. Right now, it's still in that bear market. Like, what's the overall feel, you think?
I think completely different. I mean, Consensus New York, I think it was like the middle of the hype, I think, and so there was a lot of people just random turning up because they heard of Bitcoin, blockchain, they wanted maybe to invest or do an ICO. I think we now saw less maybe early stage ICO projects, more people taking things maybe more step by step, and also less interest from investors just to throw money at projects. They really take their time, which I think is very healthy for the whole industry.
Well, any last remarks that you would like to tell everyone?
Maybe what's interesting is when we look at Asia and Europe, we see a lot of differences in terms of trends. So I think what we do at the moment is advise on a lot of security tokens from Europe. So that seems to be at the moment the trend. I think it's when I was here a few months ago, it was no one was speaking about security tokens, and this time I think there's many more people asking us what we do, and they bring also security. So now we have really good solutions for exchanges already. So it's starting to happen, and I think this will be the big trend.
Cool. Well, I want to thank you for your time, Luke.
Thanks a lot for having me.
Yeah. Once again, Luke from what.digital, and I'm Benny with CoinsNetwork from Consensus Singapore. Thank you. Cool.